Hi, it's Elizabeth. I am testing some sterling and I wanted to show you the process that I go through. There are a couple of different ways, but they're basically the same. You can use sterling silver acid, which you can get on Amazon. Okay. Or you can use 18 karat acid. And I do not know the chemistry behind why using the 18 karat solution will tell you that it is in fact sterling, but that is how it is. So I wanted to show you. So I'm going to test this item. I haven't tested it yet, so hopefully it is sterling. It's cute bracelet. I'm going to test it in 3 slightly different ways, just so that you can see what how to do that. Okay, so I have a black stone here, which is the typical stone that you get with a testing kit. And I have a white stone, and this one is more of a piece of glass. And you have to order this one special, but it makes testing easier. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to do 2 scratches here on the black stone, and I'm going to do just 1 scratch here on the white stone. Okay, so the first one I'm going to take the 18 karat solution, and the reason I'm using the 18 karat solution on the black is it's quite easy to see the reaction. Did you see how that turned sort of electric light blue? That means it's sterling. Okay, now I'm going to go over to this one, though, on the white stone. Okay, and do you see how the scratch itself, which is under the acid, has turned red? That means it's sterling. Now I'm going to do it again with the silver solution on this scratch over here to show you the difference. Stone doesn't make any difference, it's just the color of the stone. So you can see how it's harder to see the red. So you need to take a swab and rub it. And if you see red, then it is sterling. So my preferred ways are the 925 solution on the white stone or the 18 karat solution on the black stone, but both work. All 3 work very well. And yeah, so here, let me let me wipe these off, and be careful not to get the acid on your hands, and if you do, you just wash them. Otherwise you'll get a little burnt. Okay, so this bracelet is one that I got today. And I'm not certain whether it is sterling or not. So the first thing that I do actually is take I will take my rare earth magnet that I got off of Amazon, and just see if it pulls towards the magnet at all. It is not pulling at all. Sometimes there's a piece of steel in the actual clasp, so that might jump towards the magnet, but in this case it didn't. So that's a good first sign. Okay. Now I'm gonna put a scratch here on the stone. And I also want to show you, it doesn't particularly damage the piece. I mean, if you just rubbed and rubbed and rubbed and rubbed and rubbed, you might do some damage. But just for a little scratch test, it's fine. And now I'm gonna do one of the links in between the panels. Okay, and I'm gonna do the spring ring. I guess I'm gonna do that over here. I didn't leave myself very much room. Okay, and because I'm doing this on the black, I'm going to do the 18 karat solution. Okay, so this one's for the main panel, this is for the connector, and this is for the clasp. And they are all blue, so that is sterling. Let me do this. This piece is another vintage bracelet. You can see that it has a copper base, but it's got some kind of silver coating on it. And I do not know whether that's nickel plated or sterling plated, but I just want to test some things so that you can see what it looks like when it is not silver. So I'm gonna take this right here and scratch there on the white one. And I'm gonna use the red. The 925 solution. And I don't know if you can see, but it did not turn red, and the scratch under the little puddle of solution has been eaten away. So that is not sterling. Let's see. I got something that I'm curious about. Got this gorgeous little necklace, which I believe is Kiwa or Santo Domingo, Native American. I have not seen a Thunderbird quite like this before, but but they do Thunderbirds, and they do work with Heishi. So that's what leads me to believe that it is probably Kiwa. Anyways, it's got these bench beads on it. I'm going to go ahead and do a scratch, and sometimes it's hard to get a scratch to see how it comes out, to see whether we are having silver or we are having something else. Now that looks like it's turning red to me. What I'm going to do is do a backup test over here. do the 18K. Yep, and then you can see how it's lighting up blue. It's kind of like a Morpho butterfly wing or something like that. Well, at any rate, I hope this was helpful. You can get all the supplies that you need on Amazon. Yeah, if you get any of the acid on your clothes, make sure to take them off right away and wash your skin and wash the spot in your clothes. If you just get acid on your hands, you can just go wash them under the sink. If you don't, you might end up with a yellow stain, and a layer or two of skin will eventually peel off. In my experience, it doesn't hurt, but it's best to be avoided. Okay, anyways, thank you so much for watching my video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Thanks.